Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a heavily marketed private label rights package, or PLR for short, that literally promises to solve your content creation struggles overnight. I mean, if you've ever just sat there, staring at a blank screen, desperately trying to build a digital product from scratch, yeah, you know the pain. So we're going to take a digital magnifying glass to a package called the First Hour Reset. We'll be looking at its shiny front-end promises and, of course, digging into that deeply buried fine print. Here's our game plan for today. We'll start with the tripwire promise, then look inside the reset bundle and uncover the hidden upsell funnel. After that, we're decoding the PLR license, facing the no refund reality, and wrapping it all up with the final verdict. Let's get into it. Section 1. The tripwire promise, a massive front-end value. Okay. The sheer volume of content promised right out of the gate here is honestly pretty staggering. You're basically being offered a fully done-for-you coaching kit. We're talking the whole shebang. Videos, audios, editable slides, even pre-written sales pages. It's totally designed to make you feel like you're getting an entire business in a box, ready to launch with essentially zero effort on your part. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the real kicker. The sales page claims this massive total package is valued at over $2,800. But they're letting you in for just $13.23. It's a textbook example of a classic marketing strategy known as a tripwire. The idea is to offer this overwhelming upfront value for, the cost of a couple of fancy coffees, just to lower that barrier to entry and get you through the door. Section 2. Inside the Reset Bundle. Practical content. So, what exactly are you getting? Well, this definitely isn't just some quick PDF ebook you skim once and forget about. It's a rapid-fire delivery of 11 complete modules, all ready to be plugged straight into your ecosystem. We are talking 10 research-backed written lessons, matching professionally produced video and audio files, presentation decks, and literally all the promotional materials you'd ever need, right down to a fully built affiliate center. You aren't just buying training content here, you're essentially buying a ready-to-launch marketing funnel. And as for the content itself, well, according to the independent review we looked at, the core premise of this product is actually quite solid. It completely avoids those rigid, you must wake up at 5 a.m. every single day cliches, and goes for a much more practical morning routine. It focuses on this idea of a flexible reset window to build early momentum, but without that toxic perfectionism that, let's face it, makes most morning routines fail. So if you're planning to teach this material, it's actually a genuinely useful and realistic foundation to build from. Section 3. The hidden upsell funnel, the Trojan horse. Now here's where things get wild, because clicking buy on that $13 offer, that is just the beginning. You instantly enter a grueling 14-item upsell maze. It's like a Trojan horse. You are immediately bombarded with inline bumps, those extra add-ons that are automatically checked off at checkout, and OTOs, or one-time offers. These are heavily marketed upsells entirely designed to trigger your FOMO. Suddenly, you're placed onto these parallel purchasing tracks with pro editions and marketing packs that were completely undisclosed on the main sales page. Honestly, it's exhausting just trying to find the final download button. And if you aren't careful, that innocent $13 entry ticket can easily escalate into a maximum full funnel spend of nearly $400. No joke. The vendor is clearly using a highly repeatable production template here. The goal isn't just to sell you one single product. It's to absolutely maximize the revenue from every single click that enters their ecosystem. Section 4. Decoding the PLR license, expectation versus reality. Okay, let's talk about rights. While the marketing explicitly calls this a PLR Firesale, which to most of us implies broad private label rights where you can buy the source material and then sell those exact same editable rights to your customers, the actual license buried in the fine print is much, much narrower. What you're really buying is the right to become an author and publisher of the finished products built from this content, but you absolutely cannot become a PLR reseller of the source content itself. To put it simply, here are the strict boundaries you have to operate within. You are totally free to sell the finalized PDFs and MP4s, you can bundle them up, or even use them as lead magnets. That's all fine. However, you are strictly forbidden from selling the source Word or Photoshop files. And a really crucial point here, you cannot grant any resale rights whatsoever to your own downstream buyers. The buck stops with you. Section 5. The no refund reality, the hard truth. Now, in the world of digital marketing, we're pretty used to generous 30-day money-back guarantees, right? Well, not here. Buried way down in the footer is a hard no refund policy. It is a very firm, all sales are final stance. So if you buy this and suddenly decide that 14-item upsell funnel was just way too aggressive, or maybe you realize the license is too restrictive for what you need, tough luck. There is absolutely zero safety net for your purchase here. Section 6, the final verdict, balancing the scales. So let's wrap this all up. We're looking at a highly usable, ready-to-launch product that's actually built on a really solid foundation. But you have to weigh this final question. Are those massive time savings actually worth running a 14-step upsell gauntlet, especially with absolutely no safety net? In the fast-paced world of digital marketing, you really have to ask yourself, are you buying a genuine shortcut, or are you just buying your way into someone else's